Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're doing well in this new year, 2024. Today I wanted to show you a new guitar, a guitar that you're familiar with, and just kind of give some sound samples. This is my Squier J Mascis Jazzmaster. This is made in China, crafted in China, made in 2015. So this is one of the first few years of the original batch. It sports a rosewood fretboard, which is really cool. The newer ones are made in Indonesia and have a Pafaro fretboard material, which are a little bit lighter and have some streaks in it. But this is a solid guitar, one that you've probably heard a lot about. You're seeing a lot of big worship leaders and guitar players playing these types of guitars. One, because the price is incredible, and secondly, these are incredible instruments. Bone stock, I had one back in 2015 and it was fantastic. I kept the original pickups and the wiring and all of it about that guitar. I just really loved it. I felt like it really punched way above its price range. But it's 2023 and I found one of these local and I just decided I was going to upgrade it. So I wanted to talk to you about some of the upgrades and then we're going to hear some sound samples. I put Kluson locking tuners. Nothing was wrong with the tuners before, I just wanted some locking tuners. This 3-string tree from StewMac just kind of helps eliminate some of the pinging you'll get on the G string behind the nut. Then down here, I have really upgraded a lot. I've put Emerson wiring in here, so 500K pots, eliminated the rhythm circuit. I put on a 62 AVRI Fender Tremolo with a TonePros locking rolling bridge. Now, this is a 12-inch radius bridge. That's the way that J Mascis likes to set up his Jazzmaster, with a 9.5 radius bridge. It's not really that big of a deal, and honestly, it wasn't even noticeable until someone pointed out to me. However, I took some aluminum cans and cut them up and kind of made some shims underneath of these rolling saddles to kind of make a better radius bridge to the fretboard. So Emerson, TonePros, Fender 62 AVRI trim, and then I put in the brand new Lambertone red eye pickups in this guitar, and I really enjoy the sound of these pickups in particular. There's a lot of output to them, but it's not muddy and not unusable. It's very usable, especially in a worship context, and gives you a flexibility to play a lot of genres that you'd want to. This guitar before had ristrettos. It also had Seymour Duncan pure Jazzmaster pickups, and then I also placed cremas in this guitar before getting the red eyes, and I'm very satisfied with the red eyes. Two very small things that I did also is I put on Schaller S locks, which are really great, and then it's really not that big of a deal, but I put the Fender neck plate here, and the reason why is I just found the Squier neck plate to just be digging into my hand, and it was pretty uncomfortable, so I just put that on there. And again, it just feels better when I'm playing down here. Very small, but works for me. So I wanted to let you hear how this sounds playing through my pedal board, and I'm using the Worship Tutorial Benson Chimera humbucker patch with this guitar. That's just kind of been my favorite amp patch that I've played with. So let's hear how this sounds, just the guitar, and I'm gonna leave on my TonePros compressor because it's kind of a part of my tone. And here is the modified Worship Tutorials Benson Chimera. Let's start on that bridge. And the neck. And then both. So you're going to notice for higher output pickups, they have clarity. That's really something that stood out to me about this guitar. So I'm going to throw on some reverb. It's like an RV5 type reverb, and let's just hear some sounds. let's use the JHS Bonsai, so a tube screamer, and give it some more drive, playing that same Killer's classic riff. All right, let's throw on the JHS Kilt and let's put on some dotted eighth delay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the JHS Kilt, which is the V2, and I have a JHS Mini Bomb Boost, and it's essentially a Kilt V1 at that point. It's the same boost circuit that's in the Kilt V1, I do believe. And I'm just going to play a riff from a new song by Phil Wickham called I Believe. And yeah, here we go. So that just gave you a little bit of drive tones and some of the things that you can get out of this guitar for like a worship context. If we're just throwing on bigger reverbs and crazy delays, we can get some really great sounds for swells that are great for kind of those clean parts. that's the Mascis Jazzmaster. I really like this guitar. I think it's one of the best, most affordable guitars that you could get that really doesn't require any upgrading. At that point, when you start upgrading it, it's just making it yours. It's just making it your own guitar, and that's really part of the fun. You know, tone isn't really a destination. It's a journey. It's a process, and that's one of the cool things about taking a guitar like this and putting all of the parts into it. So thanks so much for listening to this video. Hopefully it was helpful and you got to hear some of the really cool Lambertone red eye pickups and a really cool guitar. Thank you, God bless, and I will see you in the next video.